What's up, guys? We're back. We are going to be installing the new HSP coolant tank. I do it really early in the morning because it's cold and it's not hot, and it's actually here in Idaho. This is kind of warm compared to what it has been. It's been like negative 10 or just even 10 degrees. It's freezing. But even being 30 degrees, it's like summer. So we're going to get this one out. I'm actually going to suck out the coolant and get my hose clamp so it doesn't leak everywhere. I'm gonna take off my intake because I was trying to see if I could do it without taking it off, but I'm not gonna be able to because it looks like I got one here. So just 2 bolts. So I'm going to do that here and see what I need to do, because there's obviously 3. Well, that's the overflow, so that's not a big deal, but it's just these 2 that I need to worry about. I'm gonna leak out everywhere. So let's get the intake off and try to get some hoses off. Okay, so I got her off, or she's bolted. So it was just a 2 10mm bolts right there. I just used one of these little swivels and then an extension for that one. And so now all I gotta do is disconnect the top hose and the bottom hose. But it's a lot easier if you take it out and do it. But I'm gonna see, maybe try to get some of the coolant out before I do that, because I just want to make a mess everywhere. So wish me luck. I mean, you could probably just, even if you don't care, you can just open it or whatever and let it drip out. But I went and got this little siphon thing. Literally awesome. This whole thing, if I would have like just unhooked it, it's like almost full. It's probably like right here. That's how much was in there. So I'm glad I did that. So now it's gonna be a lot easier, not dripping everywhere and leaking everywhere. And also too, the clamp head or whatever is on the other side, so it's easier now. So I'm gonna take that out. But yeah, it's super nice. It only took like a couple of seconds. But I think this is like 10 or 12 bucks for this siphon thing, so it's not bad. When Harbor Freight got it. Okay, I finally got the other one out. That's a pain. The big one's pretty, both the clamps suck, but they're pretty long too, so you kind of like, wait, I should be out, but I don't know. But anyways, because that whole clamp's the other way, it's a pain to get it off. And yeah, so that sucks. But other than that, we're gonna put the other one in now. Here's the little coolant temp thing. So there is little tiny arrows. You can kind of see right there, but they're both facing, one's on this side facing up, and this one too on here is facing up. So just basically making sure that you put it in the right direction, because you want it to basically be like this inside there. So when it's up, it's good, and then when it's low, it goes down. And then you put some thread sealant or a thread wrap or whatever you want, Teflon. That's what I did. It doesn't give you any, and I don't have any instructions, so it's kind of hard, because I'm like, should I? But I'm gonna do it anyway just to be safe. But yeah, so we're gonna put her in and then start getting the other sides put on. All right, so got her all hooked up. So this one on the bottom has this weird clamp, and all I did was cut off the little, what do you want to call it, like a side, like a mole. I don't know how to, but I don't know where I put it. Hold on. And I didn't get any instructions on it. But so it kind of goes into like this little slit, which looking at it now looks like it can slide through, but I just cut mine off a little bit. So what I did was I got one of these cutters I have from like zip ties. So basically I pulled the clamp out so I could just cut that piece off, and just kind of got as close as I could to here, because I didn't want to cut the hose on accident. So pulled the clamp out and kind of cut it like that, so that way it didn't hurt the hose in any way. So other than that, I mean, then I put these on the new hose clamps, which are a lot better than these dumb things. Just use an 8mm socket or whatever and screw them on. And so now we're all done. Everything went on good. We're gonna pour the coolant in and get her all touched up, and that's pretty much it. All right, so we got her all installed. She looks freaking cool, stands out pretty awesome. And so I'm trying to figure this out. Like, So I'm gonna not try to figure out, but I'm gonna cut this hose that goes into the actual intercooler right here, because it's kind of, it goes really sharp and then bends like really. So I'm gonna cut it like shorter, so it's not so putting so much tension or pressure on the hose, because it kind of like almost does like a 90, and then like that. So I was kind of like bleeding it or whatever, whatever you want to say. I just had the lid off and drove for a couple miles and really got on it and tried to get some of the air out. And so I left it off, and there's still some coolant on it. I gotta make sure this is not leaking, because you can tell right there, and I can't tell if it's leaking because I don't see anything dripping, but from the low coolant thing, that thread Teflon sealant thing or whatever I put on there, I think it's holding up. I'm just gonna go give it a wash here in a little bit and rinse it off, but I'll let you know in the comments if it's leaking or whatever. If not, get a better Teflon or some of that dope, pipe dope stuff. But other than that, I mean, it wasn't really that bad. It probably took me 45 minutes to an hour. But just because I did some extra stuff to kind of cleaning up a little bit of this stuff, even though it doesn't look like it. But yeah, it looks really cool. I try to do some more stuff, more blue, but like I said, eventually when I have time and I can maybe even buy another car, I might like take everything off and powder coat everything else the illusion blue. But I mean, even then I'm like, maybe I might just take the HSP lettering off and have them coat it illusion blue and kind of match, and maybe do my whole engine bay like illusion blue color, because I mean, not illusion blue, or yeah, illusion blue, and then maybe have like white and blue and stuff, and then keep everything outside, because I mean, it's not too terrible. You can tell right there, yeah, it's obviously a different colorish, like a different blue, but it's definitely nice. Cleans up this whole engine bay thing. It's pretty nice. No more longer that gross stained old coolant tank, but definitely get you one, because they're pretty cool. I'll put a link down below to grab one, and any other tools maybe I can think of, well, I'm there. But yeah, thanks for watching.